But for those who choose to stay in school longer, the consequences aren't limited to monetary. In fact, students can get kicked out of their major or from the college itself, and that's where this new computer program comes in. It should help keep them on track. But for other students who want to sample other majors, it's a different story.
Now, David Waters spent the day at the airport reporting on their plight for the American media. I asked him what...
It got to the point where they'd been here 28 hours until they finally found out they were going to get a flight.
Well, what about some of the young people, the children? Were they in a bad way?
Well, the kids on the plane were exceptionally worried. One of the kids, when the airline told them they could board this plane, it was safe to board, the kid said, "I don't want to die. Dad, don't make them. I don't want them to kill me."
One current student of Melbourne High School concedes that the classrooms she's been learning in have been leaking and crumbling. Then she was moved into temporary classrooms. Now that the new building is built, she can't wait to get out of these.
1071 WA1A. Up next, a special call from our own David Waters, who is live in Times Square tonight.
Has the honor of flipping the switch that's going to send this ball on its way. And down on his 1 minute descent, you can hear the crowd here is wild. Chris McCarty was the woman who gave her a life savings to start a college scholarship. And when I walked around in Times Square with her, she told me she was having a great time along with all the rest of the crowd here. She's never stayed up this late before, but she certainly will be tonight when she sends this glittering ball of strobes on its way. Snow has already fallen here today, but the cold certainly hasn't dampened this crowd's spirits. This crowd is all ready to go, and we're counting the seconds down in 1997. Live from Times Square, it's David Waters for All Hits WA1A.
Thank you, David. Have yourself a happy new year, buddy.
Right now we go live to KSC with Dave Waters. He's got all the details. The launch is getting ready to happen like in about 30 seconds, isn't it, Dave?
That's right. We're just under 30 seconds away from the launch, 23 to be exact. And it's a good sign when all the NASA officials come out here on the press mound and join all of us here in the press, because then we know it's probably going to go. We're about 15 seconds away from the launch of mission STS-85 Discovery.
I was one of those kids who came in thinking I was going to go to medical school.
Carolyn King has been at the University of Florida over 4 years. After studying pre-med, she then switched to English and now plans to study law. If she had to do it again under the new system, she'd be out a lot of money, because today, students can't get away with wasting time and space. It's because of a new computer program called Telegator. It allows advisors to instantly track a student's progress and find out their graduation requirements, all within a matter of a few seconds, as it took in this fictional case.
With the computer program, we found if she had changed her major to civil engineering, 97 credit hours that she had already taken would not be used for that degree. With a good advisor, it would probably take 30 minutes to get that information.
That's one reason why advisors are so excited about the new system. But students aren't so sure.
I think it's bad because some kids really don't have their mind made up when they come here, and they have no choice but to switch majors and have to take extra credits.
And lawmakers are considering increasing tuition for those with more than 132 of those extra credit hours. So students now need a clear focus when they enter college. But for those who choose to stay in school longer, the consequences aren't limited to monetary. In fact, students can get kicked out of their major or from the college itself, and that's where this new computer program comes in. It should help keep them on track. But for other students who want to sample other majors, it's a different story.
I think everybody should be given the opportunity to do whatever it is they want to do. And for those who want to explore, sure, why not?
Why not? Just ask Campus Provost Betty Capozzi.
They can stay, but they just have to pay more. They just have to pay more.
Speeding through college life might be what administrators want. So for those students who just want to laze their way through college, it certainly won't be as cheap as it used to. In Gainesville, David Waters, Fox News. Men with machines tear away at a 40-year-old Melbourne landmark. It's all part of a project to replace the aging Melbourne High School, and students and teachers couldn't be happier.
It was in terrible condition. It was literally falling down around us.
Dee Clayton teaches at the high school and says that the project, which got underway in 1994, will allow half the school's population to move into this new building. The new $8.4 million facility was built in place of a school wing already torn down in 1994. Now that the new building is ready to open, the main building of Melbourne High School is being destroyed. And to Dee Clayton, it comes not a moment too soon.
I'm not going to miss leaky roofs. I'm not going to miss falling ceiling tiles. I'm not going to miss the rats.
One current student of Melbourne High School concedes that the classrooms she's been learning in have been leaking and crumbling. Then she was moved into temporary classrooms. Now that the new building is built, She can't wait to get out of these.
I'm looking forward to a new school, and it's just great.
With the demolition of this Melbourne landmark comes the end of an era. But to current students and faculty, the renovation has been a long time coming. In Melbourne, David Waters reporting.